Good evening, you guys. Had a little chance to actually try to do a live stream outside since it was so beautiful. Those two signals down the line, right about there, just went double red. So that means that there's going to be a train coming southbound anytime soon. So I'm going to put the camera on the north side of the track so we can have a good visual of what's coming down. Or we can look down the track and just see what those signals are going to start saying soon. Okay. And this location is a kind of a mind-blowing discovery when I satellited and see how good of a track it can show. I'm usually a little bit north of here just to kind of watch them go through the farmland. But this location you can see right down downtown, and you can probably see, let's see here, past that white truck way down there is the high school, and actually you probably see that car passing by now. So yeah, I figured I'd give this a shot and see how much good trains come through here. Now if I can time it just right, we can probably catch two trains, because on the way down I seen a double-decker train, also known as a stack train, just past the MFA feed store on the sideline. And since those two signals went red, that must mean there is another train north of here waiting for probably something to come up north to pass them. Now, I could go a little north of here to see the countryside location where it bends through the farmland. I am not kidding you, because that location is pretty cool, because you can see them pop around the corner and then snake around and continue heading up north. So you see it coming around one turn, the turn that you're at, and then turn before they disappear behind the trees. So pretty nice. I don't know if that double decker is coming up or not. And we might get lucky enough to catch a good engine. I mean, the other night I did see the local engines kind of getting on the other side of the I don't know, it's like I seen it come up the line and then back up down the sideline. And pretty awesome. Hey, Randall. Yeah, I finally got a good chance to come out here and set up at the location I was talking about. If you didn't catch the beginning of the video, there is a stack train just on the other side of MFA crossing. So I don't know if that's going to come up, because the signals went red for the northbound trains. And actually, no, I think it's southbound trains. I haven't heard any toots yet. Yeah. Now, I have not done live streaming with trains before, so if the microphone gets blown out, well, I mean, it's trains. It's got to be allowed in the first place. That's why we love them. But maybe we might get lucky enough to see I think it's the NS engines, the NORTHFORK Southern. I mean, that was pretty crazy on how I seen that engine on the big coal train I seen going north a few nights ago. Hey, Terry. My voice might sound a little weird because I'm drinking Mountain Dew. But yeah, I figured figured. Okay, yeah, I'll probably show you guys where I'm set up at. Okay, this is looking down, pretty much downtown, because the square of downtown West Plains is up there, up on the hill, and down there, if you guys are locals, Galloway Park's up on the other side of those trees, past all the big heavy industrial places, and right there is the Mighty Mite field. I mean, if you're local, you kind of know what Mighty Mite is. That's where you play. I mean, that's where I played football back for. God, if I could talk right, I could probably get going. But yeah, I figured I got here just in time because those signals turned red as soon as I got parked, and there was a train on the sideline. So I don't know if that's going to be coming north anytime soon, or is it going to continue down there? So right now, southbound towards there, because it goes down the line, curves around the bend, and then continue through the countryside all the way to there. And now this one, ooh, I don't know if you guys heard that over my talking, but there's a train. I don't know. I hear the horn. So, but it's kind of weird on how. I don't know if it's gonna come forward and back down the line like it does. Okay, there you are. If you can see those little bright lights right there, that's the train coming around the bend. So I think I got perfect timing, you guys. Oh my goodness. Can get better than that. Now, they're going to go through several crossings. Right now, there's the high school crossing, the skate park crossing, the feed store crossing, and then this crossing up here. So that's a handful of goodies. Oh, Randall, I cannot believe I got this on time. Let's see if I get the crew to honk at me. Isabel loves that. Okay, gonna tilt this sideways so we can so I can get to see the pretty engines. Now I do believe this is double stack or stack tray for short. Hey, it's an NS engine. Heck yeah, guys, heck yeah. It's a mixed freight train with a NS and engine in front. Now I cannot believe I just gave it a. Like I was saying, I can't believe I got a the NS engine right. Well, guys, I cannot believe there was two North. Oh my goodness, NS engines. Now that's kind of surprising to see two engines of the. It's usually it's BNFF, and it's a tongue pusher, but wow. Well, Randall, I think that's a surprise. I don't know if I need to chase it or just hold here until the southbound train comes through. But man, that was a great surprise seeing both NS engines on there. Woo. It's kind of mind-blowing, Randall, because it's the first stream of the month, and that last engine was pretty shiny. So, guys, I guess that's a kind of a treat. I mean, that's kind of mind-blowing. I figured it's going to be kind of the local trains, but hey, I wonder if they're going to Springfield. Most likely. So let's see here. Both signals are still red for some odd reason, because I figured, well, I mean, both red means that they need to, the southbound trains need to stop for whatever's coming up the line. So I don't know if I need to tilt the camera looking at the signal, so if they change, we can have an idea when the southbound trains are coming. You guys can't tell that little dot right there is where the signals are. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, probably recent rebuilt. Nice. I still cannot believe I caught those engines. Oh, you guys, I cannot believe. Oh, kind of gives me some chills. It's actually it's just think about two of the same kind of. I mean, I don't see those often. Tulsa or Kansas City train. Nice. Okay. So glad I'm friends with you, Randall, so I kind of have an idea where they're going. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of curious what the southbound trains are going to be like. What if it's going to be a local train? I don't know. I really hope I can catch that long one. But yeah, guys, that's kind of a mind-blowing kind of sight to see two NS trains, engines, go on. Now, I guess I can show you guys the weather. Let's hear. So you got it's a little partly cloudy. We would have kind of something building kind of out west of us. And they said that's probably going to be a chance of I don't want to jinx it, but rain for the rest of the weekend. I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's clear and decent weather so we can go out. Well, at least I can capture more video because I don't know if I'm going to do another stream this weekend on the live trains. I'll probably do a live stream on Pokemon Legends ZA tonight or sometime soon. But it's kind of nice. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, both signals just went dark. So probably say give it a few minutes. I'm guessing it would turn green for the southbound train. And I guess I can turn the camera when I hear the southbound train sounding off. But yeah, guys. Hey, if we got any fans of the I always call it NS because it's hard to tongue twister on some of the big names. I mean, that's why they abbreviate those engines, because if we say the full name of the local engines that roll through here, that's kind of a big title. So I always call it NS engines for short, so I can kind of squeeze it in. But if you guys know any fans of those engines, send them a message to say, hey, take a look at this. Because my goal is to get probably about 50 subscribers. I mean, we're doing great. We're up to 38 so far. So if I get all 50 subscribers, I would not have to worry about live streams, limited live streaming time, and then I can go live on YouTube. So, and that would pretty much help me out on. I can go unstoppable on YouTube and don't have to worry about the StreamYard's time limit, because I use the free kind of a free layout on this StreamYard, and it's 20 hours a month, 20 free hours a month. So that's why I kind of do nighttime streams. But since it's the beginning of the month, I have plenty of time to do a few minute trains and do some Q&As and all that. So oh yeah, that's I kind of figured it. I think it's that signal is to I think the MFA signal is the main one that they can have to follow, and I think the one I think there's a northbound northbound signal up there. Oh, I don't know where it's at. I don't know if it's. I really want to be on the rails so I can have an idea where the signals are at. But the only two signals that I know of is that one down there, and then the one on the other side of the junkyard. Yeah. So yeah, my goal for the channel is get her. I don't know. I don't know if we get it. It's kind of been slow at the beginning of the year. I mean, I did recommend a few more friends to join the channel, so that's why we up to about 38. But if we get a lot more subscribers, I mean, the channel is free. Then we can probably do unlimited streaming, so I can do a whole lot more train watching on stream instead of just filming it with my phone and then posting it later. Now, if I do live streaming on live watching trains, then that would give you guys a good heads up on if you're going to set up in Springfield or set up in Thayer or later down the line. But yeah, my goal is kind of yeah, my goal is I kind of want to get it about 100 just to kind of make it cool for the New Year's party. but I kind of think we can try to get around 50, but I don't mind not getting to the goal. I mean, that's more chance for me to have fun, but oh yeah, Randall, I love Mammoth Springs. I mean, I really hoped to get set up down there before over there by where the bridge crosses the river. There's a perfect spot that watches it coming across from the depot, and then it goes up underneath the highway, kind of tucked in those hills. I thought that was a perfect spot, but every time I set up there, it always seems like it's nothing there until never catch a good spot. And when I get to another location, there's always a train there. But I kind of thinking they always stop it there because if I ever did have a chance, my goal was probably spot here and then head south and try catch it. But if I don't have time, and I just catch it on the edge of town. Other times, because I think it's about a few miles to one side of town and a few miles to the south side of town, and I can usually get lucky enough to catch all the green lights to get back out in front of it so I can get another view, or on the other side of the track so I can get the other side of the train. Now, I have done that a few times on my posted videos, but not live streams. Yeah. Yep, that's what I kind of figured, but hmm. Now I really want to get set up kind of on that I think the MFA crossing, because it's kind of flat, but the problem is there's kind of a hump right on the crossing, and I can only set up on the MFA store side, and I can't really get good clearance of camera viewing because every time a car crosses right in front of you, you can't really see waiting engines. So I figured I'd do my researching and find a good spot, and voila, guys, I found this spot. But yeah, you can see several good locations here because we got the birch construction up there on the other side of those lights up there, and then we can kind of catch over there. Yeah, but this spot is kind of sketchy because there's a few pedestrians crossing every once in a while. I don't know if it's I mean, I have seen a few sketchy figures that cross underneath the bridge, and I guess they continue on to I think the north side of town. They followed the ditch line. I don't know. I guess it's a clear way. You don't have to walk on the streets or something. I guess you can call that West Plains Underground. But yeah, just northbound, heading out of town, and then you got southbound to there. Yeah. Hopefully, it won't be too long until the northbound train comes south. Well, I guess I should say southbound train. Sometimes I get confused with that because if you're coming from north and heading south, and it's kind of tongue twister, but yeah, so I prefer uploading videos instead of doing live streams out in the crazy world. But heck, it's a good learning experience. Besides, got to start somewhere. Okay. I wish I can zoom in so you guys can see down the line, but I don't know if I don't want to mess with the phone because I touched it before. It's kind of gotcha. Okay. Do. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking, Randall. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. Oh, yeah, just Randall. That right there, that building right there is the FedEx building I was talking about. I think that that place that they work on the hydraulic lines for the military. I think because I see the bridge tanks that usually sit there, and then you just come on down the line, and you go past the high school over there behind the tower. I should say the feed tower or silo, I should say. And this is where, on the other side of the tanks, right over there, I'd probably say, yeah, I was parking right here, right in front of that tanker truck. That's where I caught that one train at one time that was coming down here. Yeah. Now, I probably, since I got about 58% on phone battery, and it's 5:41, I probably would say, probably about 6:30. If there has been a train coming down, I probably would head on home and get ready for the Pokemon stream. Uh, Isabel wanted me to kind of film her profile. So if I do encounter more shinies for her or do some more missions, then everybody and her will get to see it happen instead of watching me do post game. Well, no, actually, I mean, I completed the game. I'm pretty much finishing up on side missions and I think a few main missions because I already baked, I think, the main story, and I'm working on after story. I guess I don't know. I guess you can call it after story. But yeah, if you guys got any questions on what I'm gonna stream at the house, just let me know because I don't know if I need to start another profile on Farming Simulator, and you guys can watch me start from scratch to build up my farm, or should I do some? I know my nephew would love to see me do some Mario Kart 8 racing. Let's see here. I know Isabel wants me to do Pokemon Legends EA. Randall, I know you're a Pokemon fan. And our work on we have the construction simulator. It's not a it's a great kind of a almost like farming simulator, but it does you can't do your own construction stuff. You have to go do missions and kind of go from there. I just need to do an overhaul on yeah. Randall, you say you have a train tracker? Holy cow, that'd be fun to have. I mean, Randall, if you're a 90s kid, I understand 100% with you. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon and all the awesome legendary stuff growing up on Saturday mornings was what I was like. For instance, I went to school, started out Pokemon, and then went to high school, kind of went into Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragons and dinosaur decks, of my favorite, and then kind of fall out of um Yu-Gi-Oh because Pokemon keep coming out with those awesome cards, and I'm like, yeah, kind of. I still have my cards from Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah. Oh, I'm guessing you must be talking about the radio in those vans you get. Okay, yeah, because I was like, I heard it was pretty interesting, but okay, guys. Yeah, sound off and see so you guys can give me some stream ideas, because I figured we can talk about something while waiting for another train, because if it's just waiting on thin air, I mean, of course right now there's nothing on tracks yet. Yeah, because and the cool thing about this part of the track, if once they cleared that bridge construction, you can kind of see a reflection on the track from the headlights on the engines coming around the bend, and that's how I can kind of get a heads up on filming. And then yeah, because like on this side, the train horn, the signal will kind of give me a rough estimate on signals, and then you can kind of see it coming around the bend. Oh, the signal disc turned red. Can't believe I got that on stream. If you guys can see it, I mean, I'd probably say that little red dot is the signal. Now, if I was filming it on my camera, I can zoom in closely. But if I'm guessing right, I'm not sure if there's another northbound train coming up. Oh, yellow over red. Yellow over red. Hey, Randall, what's yellow over red mean? I don't know if that's a southbound train or because I don't hear any toots yet. I said toot. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble saying toot on stream. But yeah, heck, I can't believe I got a good signal chains on camera. So I'm guessing if it's yellow over red, that would tell the train coming south to go slow and stop at the next signal. So let's see here. I can kind of, I do not know. I don't hear any trains, but you can hear the Armstrongs. No? Is it Armstrongs or is it, yeah, I think so. The wood plant where they make boards and all that. And I'm guessing those boards will go down the South Fork and being made into pallets. Now, if you guys see your West Plains history, there's some amazing companies that made West Plains. Now, if I can remember right, if you guys like your rail history, I think down there by the signal, kind of in that flat ground, part of me wants to say that's where the stockyard used to have their the pins where they loaded it up on the trains, because you know the depot probably was down there at one time before they moved it north. But oh, so Randall, you're saying that the southbound train is going to have to kind of slow down and stop at the next signal? Because you know I'm still kind of getting kind of a crash course on studying signals, because you know it's been so long since I've been out train watching. Because you know I do it every time I get a chance. So if that's the case, I guess I can keep a view on the north side of town and go from there. Yeah, I keep the camera facing northbound, and I'm gonna watch the signal. So if it changes, I can have an idea when they're gonna roll through. Because I think there's the signal that it goes up and over the tracks over to about a high school. I really wanted to set up looking up this direction so I can kind of have an idea on what's coming up or what's going down. But I think this is the best spot I can find so far because it has lots of tree cleared out way. Because I think they did a lot of tree trimming in this spot right here. And yeah, I mean, I would set up a little bit further down by the, I'll show you guys. So right at the old flea market, that building right there behind that tanker truck, I always loved to be up in the second story by the pool tables, looking down on the track and kind of sitting there. But ever since the flea market kind of think they had to close down because the management I don't know, there's a story, but the last epic purchase I got from there was our artillery shell from I think World War II. Ooh. I have no idea what that light is. I don't hear any trains. Kind of curious. It's bright enough to be a train. Could it be the train on the sideline? Because, yeah, I think so. Because it sounds like it's because I did not hear a toot. Hey, I wonder if that's the 40s, the local 40s. SD40s. I did my researching. Yeah, no, actually, Randall, give me the hint on that one. Yeah, good heads up, Randall. Yeah. It's kind of weird on how it's not blowing its horn yet. Because last time those 40s was coming up and signals were dinging. And because I was like, because there's a few cars passing in front of it, so it's not in the way. I'm wondering. I mean, the train that passed by had mixed freight. And the train that I seen on tracks, that's why I came over here and set up pretty quickly, was a double stack. I kind of curious. Is that local? I wonder if that's the local engine. I'm kind of thinking it was. I wonder if they were switching sides and getting ready for tomorrow. Well, there goes the lights. Huh. That's quite strange. Huh. Okay. Randall, I'm kind of wondering if that would be the SD40s. You think those are, because It's exactly what the SD40s did the other night. They came up the line and then backed up and stopped, but they turned off the lights up here closely. Because I think the place is probably over there, and it's totally over there. So, howdy, Popo. Back to blue. Those guys are awesome. I have several friends that are in law enforcement, classmate, and then a classmate's brother. So, yeah, Isabel kind of wanted me to be a Popo or a officer for short. I would say Popo because it's kind of funny saying that. It's black and white. But, officer work is pretty dangerous. But the crazy thing is, being a farmhand or farmer is pretty much the #1 dangerous job in America. So I was like, that is kind of sketchy. Oh, look, green over red. Now, I kind of want to say that I just heard a toot up north. So, hey, Randall, what is green over red again? Is it like continue with caution, or is it continue and stop at the next signal? Because if that's the case, since I think those are the -40s, oh, SD40s. I mean, those are pretty engines. They were shiny last time. I'd probably say give it a few. Man, what the heck? Let's keep watching those signals. Maybe those the SD40s will turn the lights back on or something. I'll probably turn the camera if I hear a train coming southbound. Oh, and Randall, you gotta tell me, how was your birthday? Since you said it was your birthday the other night, I need to do a shout out for you. We need to get out and do something fun like train watching and probably do some stuff. But I figured you probably have a busy schedule, so I don't think we're gonna be out much. Yeah, it is. I might have to be professional by trying to get me a clipboard and having some papers that kind of give me an idea on what the signals say and kind of what the time schedule will be on kind of rough estimate on time schedule from the area, because almost every time about 5:30ish or I think 4:30ish to about 6 is when I see trains roll through. And when I got set up, we'd seen that one engine roll through. Well, there's 2 engines roll through. So I'm kind of curious if I should do that just for the fun of it. I mean, I did have a kind of a piece of paper to help me keep track of field prices on Farming Simulator. Tongue twister. Jeez. Talk too fast and I get myself stirred up. Know how you feel, Randall. Okay. So okay. So yeah, you guys just I guess you guys can send out I guess shared channel link and all that, so I can try to reach the goal, and so I can do unlimited live stream, because I think I kind of wondering if YouTube live stream kind of setup is. I wonder if you can do it unlimited, because I know there's a few guys that do live streams while they're sleeping. So yeah. Uh, uh, so Randall, if that light goes yellow, green over yellow, that means that southbound train will be rolling through. Because it's like a kind of, I don't know if you guys can see the light, because I know you can see that red light, but it's a green over red. I have not heard any horns yet. So. Okay, guys, it's 6 o'clock. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Not sure. I kind of think that the gleam off the track is the lights over at the wood plant. But I haven't heard anything yet, but now, if I was parked in a parking lot, I can easily take the tripod and walk up the line. Well, I mean, walk on the side streets to there and show you guys the engines that park on the sideline. But I figured it'd be safer just to stay put here, because I might get down there and like, oh, it's going the opposite direction or something like that. But so, oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, yeah, on that auto rack a while ago, it had I think something Canadian Pacific, I guess, on the side of it. I'm not sure if that's a local auto rack, but it's hard to tell. But oh, okay, that looks interesting. I do not know what that light is down there. It's not the bright one. It's let's see here. Okay, that is the silo light. That's a light pole. That little thing right there is the signal, and there's a little light right between them. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell if anything's coming. Yeah, you guys kind of see what I'm talking about. That little gleam off the track. It's actually those white lights shining on that. But those lights kind of flex because I guess there's forklifts, well, front loaders stacking wood over there. Come on, southbound train. Yeah, because you can kind of see little lights crossing the tracks up there. That's how that's why I like to set up between crossings, so I can kind of have an idea which way the trains are coming from. And there's a crossing over there by the junkyard, and I can hear them coming down. And then there's a few, the MFA crossing. or I guess you can call it the JJ. No, it's not JJ. JJ's out there at South Fork. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's ZZ. Kind of think it is. I don't know. But there's that road that goes out in the countryside, back where that pretty much out in the direction that tornado followed. And it went. There's a crossing out there, and that's the only crossing I know of that it comes through. I guess it toots there, because I think there's a walnut plant down there. It crosses there, and then you can hear it if in the Fay crossing, if I can talk right. But yeah, it's crazy. So, oh, I am not a big fan of that plant, because every once in a while, when you hear the wood chips bouncing off the silo when it gets put into the storage, because I guess they do wood chips and scrap. But every time it bounces off that metal, it sounds like a engine rolling down the line. So it's kind of hard to tell. And then, yeah, it's pretty. I still can't believe you've seen those NS engines. Let's give it a shot down below. Oh yeah, let's see here. Finished. That's fun. Okay, it's nothing yet. I'm gonna give it a few, probably a half an hour, about 6:30ish, before I head home and start working on getting my next live stream ready. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys waiting on a train. Oh, and yes, guys, I did get the 2026 Civil War reenactment schedule. So, I might be able to do some live streams out on the battlefields. Well, not battlefields, some places or somebody's field out in the countryside close to the battlefield. But this year, I have not heard anything from the infantry guys. And I recently heard from some of the artillery guys that they are needing some crew. So I might be on the artillery piece for some upcoming events. Now, I just got to check my schedule, because there is an event out east. I'm not sure, but it's a national event. It's where pretty much everybody from pretty much a lot of states come and do an event. I think it's almost like Gettysburg. Everybody from all over the place comes to reenact. I just gotta give you guys an update on that, because that would be kind of cool to do a live stream while out on the field. But I would probably just say I will not do a live stream unless after the event, because if I have a camera on the field while I'm trying to work on the cannon, it's going to be a handful, and that's not going to look good on the drones, because we have drones kind of doing filming of the aerial view, so that would probably not look period. So I probably let the local photographers do their job and all that. So, oh yeah, Terry, I mean, that's why I started back in the, yeah, this, yeah. Still signal. Yeah, guys, I don't think it's, I don't know. That light keeps seeming to get brighter, but signal is still green over red. Yeah, I don't know. That light kind of flexes. I think it's low. No, I don't know. That's why I'm not a big fan of LED lights. They're so blinding, you can't tell if it's an engine or a light pole. And plus, when you're in a tiny car, it's bright. So, oh boy, guys. So Terry, you have any ideas for a live stream? Do you want me to kind of switch up games at the house on the Switch? You got Farming Simulator, Mario Kart, I guess Minecraft. I know a lot of people like Minecraft. I don't have any internet connection, so I don't play with any other players. I mean, that would be amazing to do on Farming Simulator. But yeah, I think the stuff that I work on is me and my daughter's profiles. But I kind of thought about this the other night. I should do another profile on the Switch for live streaming, so I can start games at the beginning, and I can do playthroughs every once in a while, and you guys can follow my journey through the games, because there's a few hilarious clips at the beginning of Pokemon Legends ZA. And it does bring a lot of cool history from the previous games. And plus, I don't want to give you any spoilers if anybody doesn't have the Legends ZA game yet. But I really want to do a Farming Simulator. But yeah. Oh, guys, it's this. Let's see. Let's turn it down here because they have more lights down here. You guys like downtown nightlife. I would show my pretty face, but my hair's kind of fluffed up because I wear my hoodie today and it's all fluffed up. So I'd probably say we give it a few more minutes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Just heard the southbound train. You guys can't hear it? Heck yeah, guys, we got another train. So we got two. Okay, so here's the thing. Before the train floods my voice out, after the engine pass and once it clears that corner down below, I'm gonna call it and then head on home and get ready for the next stream because I think I have time tonight. Yeah, I don't know if I should watch the Olympics because the ladies hockey team for the U.S. is facing their rivals, the Canadians. So I knew that was going to be a good game. The ladies won their game with the Swiss ladies last night, 5-0. They had to take away a goal because it was goalie interference, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'd probably say give it a few minutes. The secondary train will be passing by. We can kind of catch it going down, and I guess we can watch that signal. And then once it clears the corner down there by MFA crossing, then I would in the stream, head home, get ready for, I guess, another good stream, and then we can have a good evening. Okay. And we just now passed the hour mark on the live stream, on live watching stream. But yeah, I have to keep my head on a swivel because, you know, this part of town is sketchy, but it's in a good spot with great cameras because we have the, I think I don't know what you call it, oil refinery, or is that a gas refinery? Because it's tanker, maybe propane. But you have big industrial stuff like the wood plant, FedEx plant. I guess you can call it the plant, but yeah, FedEx building. And then you have a lot of stuff down below. So, oh, come on, train. There we are. Here it coming. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. When the train comes down, we are going to watch it go down the line and get kind of on the backside of that turn where it goes past MFA. And we're going to wait just a little longer to see if that local train or that engine would turn lights on and come up. And if we get lucky on that, that would be great. And catch 3 trains. Okay, I think I see the train light. I think it's there. I think it is because it's slow. Okay, guys, it might get a little loud, so or blinding because it's gonna the headlight is gonna be bright. Let's see what engines we got tonight. Okay, you might hear the dinghy. There we are, guys. The signal's going down. Okay, let's see if I can get a horn out of this. Rex. Okay, now we're gonna wait to see if that other engine is gonna start up. So part of me wants to know if that's gonna do it, or is it just gonna stay there for the night? But yeah, that's kind of mind-blowing. What do you mean, S-train? Because I don't know the abbreviations of sometimes, but yeah, I cannot believe that thing came through. So we had 3 locomotives in front. Looks like it's the BNFF locomotives. Couldn't tell because it was kind of. Okay, let's see. Okay, double red. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. I'd probably say I would give that that train on side a few more minutes. So yeah. Ah, come on. Okay, both signals are red. Ooh, 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 ooh. Check this out. Check this out. We might get 3 engines. Well, 3 trains, I should say. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness, you guys. I think this is like the craziest thing ever. Get to see 3 trains. Okay. If that thing starts up and comes past after that train, I guess we can call it and head on to the house and get streaming on games. I don't know if you guys. I'm kind of wanting to do Farming Simulator or finish up NASCAR or continue Pokemon Legends EA because, last episode I finished up Project M. And then I am following Zygarde to the Wild Zone 20. So, if you guys can't see my finger, right here is the train. Oh, it's so great to catch 3 trains on live. Okay, guys, so after this train, then we're going to call it and all that stuff. Besides, it's getting too dark where you can't really see much. So, okay, so that engine right there is coming off the sideline now because it goes I think it's single track there because I think it's 2 tracks and a sideline. So right now you guys can see one train gate and then the one up there by the silo, and then there's one that is now crossing right next to the signal. So that's 3 crossings. How cool is this, guys? The first live stream of the month, and I catch 3 epic trains. I mean, the first one was pretty cool, the NS engines. And I'm gonna talk and let you guys know what engines they were on the front, because I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll probably turn it sideways so you can kind of see the gleam. right, this is kind of a quiet train because it's getting started up. Two BNSF locomotives up front. Oh, it's a tongue twister saying those names. I might have to make up a name that kind of made it short. Because the last two letters always confuses me when he's saying it fast. So yeah, two locomotives in front. We might have Randall, do you think it might have 4 or 5 engines in the middle and 2 on the back? Oh, yeah, I hope it is a combo train because, you know, almost not, because this might be the third long train I've seen because, you know, the first one was me and Isabel that caught that 10 locomotive train. The other one was a 5 locomotives in the middle and 2 in the front and back. So, yeah, it's a great, good live tonight. Great weather, great trains. Heck, the first train was an epic one. And Randall, you might need to give me a crash course on some of these train kind of terms, because is the ACE unit? Is that kind of a? It's kind of hard to tell. It's been a while ago. Because I started getting back out and watching trains ever since I did getting my HO scale trains together. So this is my 3rd year and the first year of actually getting out and enjoying trains again. So yeah, I'm still kind of rookie to streaming, but heck, there's the engines in the middle. Hey! And look at there. There is an NS engine on the back of it. Okay. So 3 pumpkins and a horse. Hi, guys. I guess once it clears that that siding, I guess that corner, I should say, I can call it. And I guess I can catch you guys at the house for the next stream. You guys just get a hold of me on or leave a comment on and I can answer them later on what stream I should do. Pokemon, NASCAR, Farming Simulator, probably Mario Kart if you guys like it, or Minecraft, and go from there. So yeah. I catch you guys around. Terry, Randall, don't have too much fun without me. I'm better get to the house before deer get out, because you know it's pretty much 6:30, so it's hard to tell. So okay, you guys, I catch you around. Don't have too much fun, and I should be on shortly.